Mom threatens legal action.
I am a 26-year-old female resident in a rented house with a single mother, a 30-year-old female and her son 6 months. Initially, another individual lived with me, but they relocated and the mother moved in. I don't mind cohabitating with her and her child, it's generally harmonious, and we tend to go about our own business. I often spend time at my boyfriend's place or at work. Our schedules rarely align, so our interactions are infrequent, but when they occur, they're amicable. No issues there. Firstly, I want to address her financial struggles, which are apparent, but I don't view it as an excuse. I'm not wealthy either, however, I've noticed instances where my food disappears or portions are taken without permission. Initially, I suspected her child, so I politely requested she prevent him from accessing my food. She assured me she would, and initially, it didn't bother me much. However, it became increasingly frustrating when I returned home from work, anticipating leftovers in the fridge, only to find them depleted or entirely gone. Despite raising the issue multiple times, she grew annoyed with my inquiries. Through observation, I noted that neither of them consumes vegetables. This was evident from the untouched vegetables in the food and the consumed portions. Anything green seemed to be avoided. While orange chicken would disappear, chicken and broccoli remained untouched. So, I began incorporating vegetables into everything. Personally, I enjoy vegetables, and if it's not green or a potato, they won't touch it. Thus, I started adding bell peppers to dishes, ensuring every meal contained vegetables. Even when preparing leftovers like mashed potatoes, I'd mix in green beans or top cheesy bacon fries with broccoli. Typically, my homemade meals incorporate vegetables, but I ensured every dish did. For instance, I prepared a pot of mac and cheese, the child's favorite, and added roasted Brussels sprouts, which I find delicious. It's a win-win. I get to eat more vegetables, and it enhances the flavor. Despite her apparent annoyance, when I added Brussels sprouts to the mac and cheese, she accused me of being greedy and irritating. I simply replied I enjoy Brussels sprouts, and left it at that. She retorted we need food, to which I suggested she procure some or diversify her shopping to stretch her budget further. She perceives this as a vengeful act, but my intention is solely to safeguard my food. It's not about sharing, it's about expecting food to be available and finding it gone. Often, after a long day at work, I'd return home expecting a meal, only to find it absent. Or I'd rush in the morning, anticipating breakfast, only to find it vanished, forcing me to skip the meal. A simple text asking permission to consume a specific food item would suffice. I'd then adjust my plans accordingly, either purchasing food or preparing something else upon my return. Additionally, consuming the last of someone's food without permission is inconsiderate and unacceptable. While serving from a shared pot is permissible, finishing the last portion without consent is egregiously rude.